Hey there, how's it going everyone? We are going to be playing some Merfolk today. I just did my last edits to this particular deck right there and I'm quite satisfied with the way it looks. It may not be as powerful as things like a Cruel Aggro list or a Goblin aggro list, but I think this can be a lot of fun for people that enjoy the Merfolk gameplay plan. It's very similar to the Merfolk list that you see in Modern, except we don't have things like the, what's he called? Something Atlantis, like Lord of Atlantis? Is that the one, the 2-drop that buffs all your Merfolks and gives them Island Walk? We don't have that in Historic. Maybe someday we will, but for now I think this can be quite efficient at grinding some wins, and I believe most of these cards are available in a free-to-play client. At least if you played for more than a year, you should probably have a lot of these cards already. Maybe not the Collected Company and the Benthic Biomancer, but there are other Merfolk available that you can put in the Biomancer slot. One I'm particularly fond of is the Miscloaked Herald that originally made it into the list, but I think the draw on the Biomancer may just be slightly better, even if it's just slightly better. Merfolk Trickster is overall just a very good Merfolk to kind of kill your opponent's unblockable stuff and get rid of abilities and stuff like that. So I think this one especially can be quite useful against mono red and such, so that you can get rid of things like the Fervent Champion. And I don't know, I think it's a very thematic list. It's probably not a top tier deck, but I think we're gonna see some wins today. I haven't actually played anything with any games with this particular deck yet today, but let's go and see what we can pull off with this. Alright, here we go, our very first game against Glasstorm, and let's see how this is gonna go. I've been memeing it up in my arena client. I dropped a lot of ranks, so it's time to grind up a bit. So let's see, I'm gonna keep this. This is a turn to draw, and having that Collected Company is just very good. Breeding Pool go, and yeah, what are we up against? Against a Goblins deck. Of course it is a Goblins deck. So here we go with the reveal a Merfolk. I will reveal the other Silvergill Adept. This allows us to draw a card, which this is really nice, these card draws. So we got the mana fixing for the Collected Company. All we need to do is get enough stuff on the board now, I guess. So the Deeproot Waters only functions if you cast a Merfolk, so I think that putting this one down naturally is just the better game plan here. I will attack in and they do not block. That's a bit of a shame. We are likely not going to be able to keep up with the pressure that they are putting on the field. Okay, I'm gonna block the Skirk Prospector and take the 4 damage, because with the Skirk Prospector gone, then at least I will know that the only thing we really need to worry about is something like a Krenko coming down. It's very likely that we are going to see a Krenko though. Should I put this down now? I guess I can do this next turn, like put the Deeproot and the Silvergill Adept down in one turn. We have the Collected Company ready for this turn. I really want to block with my Adept this turn if possible. We're probably seeing a Krenko. Oh, no Krenko. That surprises me. I really expected a Krenko drop here. But okay, it's fine, it's fine. It kind of works in our favor. They put the Krenko in the hand. And yeah, go ahead. See, what do they attack with? I hope they attack with that Skirk Prospect. They don't attack with anything. Okay, then we Collected Company. And let's get something good. So let's see here. I think this one and this one are the best ones here, right? So let's grab those two of all of our Merfolk. And I'm gonna use this at the start of their turn to to get rid of the ability on the Scar Prospector. And should I go in here? So next turn there will be a Krenko coming down. Maybe I need to use this ability on the Goblin Chieftain so that the Krenko cannot tap and nothing will have haste. Let's just attack in, and if they want to block some stuff, that's fine here, I guess. They are under the assumption that they are going to win next turn, I suppose, so let's end the turn here. Put a stop here, and I'm gonna put the... Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, tap or untap target permanent. Alright, let's tap this one then. There we go. Yes, take that action. Resolve. I think getting rid of the Goblin Chieftain's abilities is still the best thing to do here. Maybe I should have waited until they actually cast the Krenko, because if they do have a Moxus now, it can get quite nasty here, right? Yeah, that was stupid. I should have waited with this until they actually casted this. But this one cannot tap, and that one is also quite useless. They decide to scoop it. Perfect, so we won our very first game against Goblins. I did not expect that. I really did not expect to win against a deck like this. Yeah, here you go. We got some very big Merfolk on the field. We managed to jank them out by removing the ability with the Merfolk Trickster. Merfolk Trickster is such a good card. Let's go and have a couple more games. Alright, here we go. Game number 2 against Gorange. Let's have a look what they are playing. And we are still playing our little Merfolk deck. So let's see here. This looks good. This looks decent. I'm gonna keep this. I might Silvergill Adept next turn in case we do not draw into third land. And again, I could wait a turn. It's no big deal. I guess I will go for the... Oh, which one do I go for? I don't plan to adapt this one anytime soon, I guess. So let's put the Kumena speaker down first. This thing is nice because with the breeding pool, this one always has +1/+1. Wily Goblin is another Goblin deck. Alright then, so here we go. We did not draw into a land. I think going for the River Sneak is still the correct play here. Then again, I could put both of these down. Let's go for the River Sneak, and then next turn I can play both of these in case we do not draw into third land. Getting the Merrow Reejerey down is just very good in order to be able to connect with these Merfolk, because if I can get this one down next turn and I cast all these 1-drops the turn after, we are in a very good position. So I block that? Not really, right? Let's not do that. The opponent is a bit mana screwed. They could sacrifice that one to play that Scar Prospector, is probably what they're gonna do as well. And there's a land. So, okay, we got our land. So here we go. Let's put this one down. This thing is getting a +1 counter, and I'm gonna attack in with both of these yet again for 6 damage, going to the face. And next turn we can have a lot of fun tapping some stuff, maybe even getting rid of some ability. On the text in here, I'm gonna block here. They probably have the goblin that deals 1 damage to everything, but I'm fine with losing this one. Oh, but I lose this one too. That's... I forgot about that. That was stupid. Oh well, I made a mistake there. So let's put this one down now then. I guess. Yeah, let's put this one down. And this one, I cannot attack in here. I really lost this thing. Like oh well, it happened, Nothing to do about it now. No attacks, and let's see what the opponent's gonna do next. I only need to get 12 damage in here. How hard can that be? Okay, so this one we can jank out during their turn, so let's go ahead and put another one of these down. I'm gonna tap this one at the start of their turn, I guess. And again, if they tap this and yeah, I'm gonna do this now, so they cannot benefit from this Granko too much. There we go. They need to do this now, and this only gives them 3 tokens. That's much better, right? They could do a Mox's play here if they wanted to. They have the mana available, but I'm not sure if they have a Mox's in hand. Kind of a shame that we can't attack in because of that Goblin Chain Whirler. If we did not lose the Merrow Reejerey, we would have been in a much better spot. I guess I should not have blocked there. We lost way too many stuff. One is gonna sacrifice some goblins, I guess, to keep casting the ones on top. So what would we need to... Oh, they are really finding a lot on top. What would we need to win? I guess a Kumena would be quite good. Oh no, there's Moxes. Well then, I guess this is gonna be the turn we lose then. But not necessarily, so... Why would they play that? What's the point of playing that here? Okay, they want to clear the whole board. Well then, I'm not gonna stick around. That was just too lucky, 2 Goblin Chain Whirls like that. Alright, there we go. Game number 3. Let's see if we have better luck this time around. And this hand looks decent, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep this. Maybe the River Sneak is not as good as I remember. For some reason I thought this one gets a +1 counter every time something comes into play, but it turns out that's not really the case. It just gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. Oh well, so Merfolk Mistbinder first into the Reejerey next turn. Here comes the Reejerey. Ah, don't tell me you're gonna counter this. Road Spiral. Okay then. We're tagging for 3 damage, and we need to go wide a bit. Hopefully they don't have a board wipe. This deck generally runs quite a bit of board wipe, so it's a high chance that they do. Yeah, let's go with this one then. Reveal a Merfolk. I will reveal the other Silvergill Adept. I submit 0. May tap. Okay, decline. There we go. There's a collector company. We missed a land drop, but at least we can rebuild after a board wipe, I suppose. And we have lethal, because next turn, if they somehow tap out there, I can just plunk this other Reejerey down and go for the kill, right? We still have lethal now, 4, 10, and we are missing 1 damage now, so that's not great. There's a Hinterland Harbor, and let's see. I think keeping the collected company up at the end of their turn is more beneficial, so let's go in with everything here. Probably gonna kill something. Yeah, let's put that on top. Take that action, so put that on top like so. Go in with that and end the turn, and let's see. Another Euro, alright then. Hoping for them to tap out a bit so I can collect the company here. I suppose they can bring a Euro back from the graveyard now if they want to. They might actually do that. Since they are tapped out right now, I think now is the time to use this collected company. So let's get this one and this one. There we go. And my turn. So I will go for this. Tap the Euro. Yes, please. Do we have lethal? I'm not sure, but let's find out. I guess we did. So 8, yeah, we definitely had lethal there. So that's the power of a collected company in a Merfolk deck. That really worked out that worked out really well. So let's go on to the next game. We go up against Santo as our 4th opponent, I believe. Yeah, must be the 4th. And let's see, so we finally have a 1-drop, that's good, and we have collected company. We're only missing 1 land, but we have a very nice curse. 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop company time, so let's keep this. And let's have a look what the opponent is all about. Benthic Biomancer has been plunked down onto the field. And perfect, I think I prefer this one over the River Sneak, so let's put that one down next. And in we go. Next turn we can buff everything even further, and then it's already company time if we draw into land. There's the land. I guess I will put this one down and select Merfolk. Put down the Reejerey. Maybe they have a counter spell, but that's fine. They do not, and then we go for 6 damage. This card is really underrated. Okay, they did have something, so that really hurt the damage quite a bit, but at least it's collected company time next. Ooh, that land is nice. Here we go, let's put a stop there, and yeah, I'm gonna wait, do this next turn. In the worst case, I can always adapt the Biomancer, right? So here we go. Let's see how they are gonna tap out. And let's try this. Resolve. Oh, they let us resolve it. That's really great. And let's go for these two. This gives us an extra card draw as well. That makes the collector company even better, right? So card draw of that. Got the land. Not too great, but it'll do. I think I will adapt this one just to get the card draw. I don't want to overextend here, especially since these things cannot attack in anyways. I kind of expect a board wipe next turn, so let's just go in with everything. Actually, do we have lethal already? Am I... We might actually have lethal here, don't we? A Shark Typhoon for 1. They block 4 damage, and we got them down to 3. Wow, this deck is something else, isn't it? But oh well, let's put this into the field and yeah, here we go. Here comes a board wipe. Extinction event cannot hit everything. And we have 2 damage left on the field. Should I rebuild or not? I mean, they used 1 board wipe already. Maybe if they have extinction events, I should just put a river sneak onto the battlefield. Attack in, down to 1. Yeah, Merfolk. And we end the turn. Let's see. Can they struggle themselves a way out of this? They cannot bring the hero out of the graveyard back. Waiting. Kind of hoping they don't have an answer. Okay. We just need 1 damage. Did they have double removal? A Shark Typhoon, alright, this cannot be blocked. Do they need a removal spell? Do they have a removal spell? Okay, so I'm gonna draw with this, reveal a Merfolk. I will reveal this one then. Add a card draw. Ooh. Let's see, tap 3, untapped Merfolk you control, draw a card. That's not really gonna work here, right? So... Oh, actually it is, so let's put this down. Let's put this down and yeah, let's just hope for the best and pass the turn here. I don't think they have a board wipe, they would have used it last turn, I guess. They are able to bring the hero from the graveyard. Oh no, they cannot, they have too many swamps. Perfect, we won that game as well. Let's go on to 1 more game and then I think it's time to end the video. The Merfolk deck is really good, really underrated deck. I'm very surprised by it. Alright, and this is the last game of today, hopefully. I just lost 4 games in a row. 2 games I got mana screwed, I was stuck at 2 lands for like 5 or 6 turns, and 1 game I got completely smashed into the ground by Gruul, and a 3rd game I lost on turn 3 with a Moxus coming down. So yeah, that's pretty much Magic the Gathering in a nutshell. So yeah, we get to go first this time at least, and we have a very good hand. Again, 2 lands, not great. I hope we can find a 3rd land here, but oh well, let's see. Oh, not goblins again. They keep matching me with against goblins with this deck. I have no idea why. We are clearly playing a jank list, right? I feel the matchmaking system is really annoying, really broken. But then again, so is the mana system, but oh well, that's just the way it is, right? So let's go for the Mistbinder here and attack in with our 3/3. Next turn we can put Kumena down. Depending if we draw land, I might not attack in next turn if just to make sure we get our land drop. Wily Goblin, so there is a high chance of a Moxus coming down pretty soon. Do they have a 4? Yeah, they have 5 mana already. All they need is a land drop and they have a Moxus. I hope it's not yet another turn 3 Moxus loss, because come on. Here comes the Kumena and let's pass the turn. Come on, no Moxus again, please. Not every time on turn 3. Waiting for them, at least there's a pass there, so I guess they may not have it. So otherwise they would have played something right. Maybe they missed the land drop. Maybe a land drop is all they needed to make this work and they didn't get it. I hope so, because I'm tired of the Goblin deck right now. I want to oh, well, there goes a token. And let's see, they are gonna fetch. What are they fetching? Probably a Moxus, right? Yeah, there's the Moxus, and hope they pass the turn here, that they do not have the land. Okay, they do have a land, so... Attacks. Let's activate this, tap 3 of these guys, and... On land, please. There's a land, perfect. So there will be a Moxus coming down next turn. There's no way to stop it, right? So... They are not gonna block with anything then, I would assume. I'm gonna attack in and hope for the best. There we go. Yes. And we go down to 9 and we end the turn. And let's see what happens now. I guess I will Collected Company after the Moxus comes down, because maybe we can get a... It's the Merfolk called the 2-drop that can tap a creature and get rid of all abilities. That will be quite good, actually. Okay, we let this Moxus come down. Here we go. Alright, so it's Collected Company time. I will wait until they pass to the next turn. Yeah, waiting. Come on. There we go. So, Collected Company, and come on, please fetch me the one that can... we didn't get it, but this is also really good, so let's get 2 of these. I think we survived this turn. And they are in a stuck position here. So, yeah, are they gonna attack in? Are they not attacking in? They attack in with just the Moxus and anything else? The thing is, we can give this one unblockable. Yeah, then, so that's a 7/7. I'm not gonna block that. I need all my stuff. And next turn we can tap a bunch of their stuff. Hoping for another Merfolk off the top so we can cast 2 of these. And then hopefully we win. They might put some more goblins into play just to have some available blockers though. They do not. Alright, so there's another Merfolk. So let's go ahead and cast this one first. Reveal a Merfolk card. I'm gonna reveal this one. I will tap this, tap this. Yes, take that action. Take that action. Wish they would stop pausing so much though. I clearly won already. It's time for them to scoop. That's what's supposed to be happening here. There we go. So tap this one. This one. I will activate it once. Take that action. This the next one we decline. The opponent is still taking their time, and we would have been able to get a very nice swing there. We're back into tier 3. That last streak earlier wasn't nice. How many times? I think I lost 4 times in a row. Or was it 5 times? I can't remember though. It wasn't nice. It just kept pairing up against decks like this and mana screwing me. So it was not a fun experience at all. But we won this one, and I think if a deck is capable of overcoming a Moxus play like that, that's quite good in my opinion. I mean, the Goblin deck, especially in Best of 1, is just extremely powerful, but the Merfolk made it through, and This deck is capable of building some really good whiteboards. I'm hoping we get something like Spreading Sea so that we can turn our opponent's lands into islands. And I'm also hoping that maybe we get that Lord of Atlantis into the historic line, because if we do, then Merfolk is completely geared to really become a top tier deck. It's very close to being top tier, as you can see in the footage. It's just missing something. Maybe I need to cut a few Merfolk and add some counter spells or something like that. Like these Deeproot Waters haven't been great. That one can definitely be cut. Maybe instead of the Deeproot Waters, I need to have some counter magic so I can kind of work around things like Moxes if they cast it, just counter it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you are playing Merfolks as well, or if you are going to play this list that I've built. And yeah, let's have some fun and see you all soon with the next video. Take care.